Shane, nice to meet you.
Lovely.
Thanks for coming along. You gave some great stories, a lot about your background, but there's one more thing, isn't it?
There is.
Now, you call it Bobclubs.
That's right.
I think this is fantastic, just the name of it. Tell us about Bobclubs.
Bobclubs. Well, Bobclubs, B-O-B, or Bob, stands for Business Over Breakfast.
Right.
And Business Over Breakfast is a global organisation. It started here in the UK in 2004, and I met the founder and owner about 4 years ago. And my background is in international business development, opening up new international markets overseas, and he invited me to open up my own local market, which was a very big challenge. And I thought, yep, this is great. It was right at the time when I was doing my IMA practitioner training, and I thought, what a fantastic vehicle to also spread the word about IMA and IMA strategies. So Business Over Breakfast Bobclubs are professional business networking clubs that bring professionals from all different industries together. They meet twice a month for breakfast, and they also get to profile themselves and their companies online and manage interactions online. The focus is on getting to know, like, and trust each other, and it's very much on quality relationships that are built over time and then enable people to tap into each other's networks and leverage off the business opportunities that creates.
Mm-hmm.
So we're opening Business Over Breakfast clubs across New Zealand, and we've also got the Australian market. So I'm the director of Bobclubs New Zealand and Bobclubs Australia in partnership with the international founder.
Mm-hmm.
So from Business Over Breakfast, breakfast clubs, we're really also helping to teach people about strategic networking and how to take advantage of networking opportunities.
And how do you do that?
Well, we have IMAtized our Bobclubs. All of our Bobclubs know about IMA strategies. They all have the opportunity to come along to our public workshops that we put on. We discount the price on our public workshops, especially for Bobclub members, because we clearly communicate the message that in order to network more effectively and build more effective relationships, it's extremely useful to be able to understand the differences between us and other people, and to be able to utilise a fantastic tool like IMA that obviously, as you know, helps us to connect and communicate more effectively. So some of our clubs have really embraced IMA to the point where all of the club members have done the IMA questionnaire. So within the club, we know the high greens, the high yellows, the high blues, the high reds, and that makes for a pretty unique and dynamic business networking club. And it also helps us to cultivate a great culture and environment right across our network, because we get together socially, and it's you would love to come along to some of the events. You can hear people within our Bobclubs going, oh, that is so high yellow. Oh my goodness, come on, high green, we'll teach you how to socialise. And it's a real practical way of actually seeing IMA in practice and in real life.
So I can imagine that adds some real dynamics to the entire meeting, because you can, move people around according to where they are. How does that work?
Yeah, well, it works. It does work really well, because we're able to look out for those high greens, for example, who may not be comfortable naturally in a networking situation,
right,
to really facilitate genuine introductions that are targeted and comfortable for certain people. It also helps us when we are giving people the opportunity, for example, to stand up and present to a group of people, and when we know their IMA style, we're really conscious of the challenges that might be affording. It is quite hilarious sometimes to hear our members get up and speak in the meeting, for example, and say, you'll just have to excuse me, I have to tell you a high yellow story. Or, I am so high blue, but I just have to tell everyone. And so people actually start to use this language. And of course, nobody knows, or visitors coming don't necessarily know what IMA styles are about.
Okay.
But they'll say, hi blue, oh, you've got to go and do the questionnaire thing, and you've got to find out about these colours. So it's been a really great platform for us. And we've used it to promote and help to spread and globalize IMA.
I can see how you're using it within the Bob system as a language. And a language within an organisation like that has its place. And it is kind of inside a language even, the way you applied it. So to an extent, that's an extra membership benefit when they are in. You make them feel more inclusive by giving them access to the IMA strategy, the IMA knowledge, and the IMA knowledge, and the IMA language. And they actually start using it. So it's a practical benefit, not just about corralling people, but really by providing a language that they can communicate with in a way that not. So it's a real insider secret. Being a member of, I can see how being a member of your Bob Club would be, just outstanding. Just knowing that, which is a key critical part of being alive.
Absolutely. And they also get a doorway in to the workshops. And what often happens is that Bob Club members will come to those public workshops that we spoke about earlier, and then they'll realise, wow, my organisation needs this.
Yeah.
And right now we've got a number of Bob Club members who have invited us to submit proposals to come in and now work with their organisation and team. And it takes time. It's not like you can introduce someone to IMA and they go, oh yeah, I need that.
Yeah.
Sometimes that happens, but sometimes it doesn't. So the process of building quality relationships through Bob Clubs has also enabled us to be able to share and spread the word about IMA. But our Bob Club platform is very important to us, and it dovetails totally into IMA strategies, because our business over breakfast clubs are also, like IMA, about bringing people closer. And we're providing a platform for them to be able to do that, and giving them the opportunity to, in addition, learn the universal language that will really help them to connect more effectively.
Okay, fantastic. Thank you very much. Once again,